Are you an influential leader? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you the 7 habits of all highly influential leaders. Get ready. Highly influential leaders have a few traits in common, and I know this because that's who I work with. My specialty is working with people who are speakers, authors, coaches, consultants, experts, and thought leaders. And I've observed them over the past several years, and I've helped them brand themselves and build and grow their businesses. And what I've found is that they have 7 things in common. So the first thing that all of them have in common is they have a really strong sense of self. They have a lot of self-awareness about who they are and who they aren't. And they don't try to be who they're not. And so highly influential people don't people please, they don't kowtow to others, they don't ingratiate themselves. They're more concerned with being true to themselves than with pleasing anybody else. So a highly influential leader is someone who has a strong sense of identity, self-awareness, self-acceptance, and yes, self-love. The second thing that I've noticed that all influential leaders have in common is a sense of purpose, a sense of that they are doing what they're doing for something bigger than themselves. Very rarely will you find a truly influential leader who's all about himself or herself. In fact, influential leaders, people who inspire others to take action and to move forward, are people that other people are drawn to following because they sense that they're up to something big. And so having a strong sense of purpose, of something greater than you, is a really wonderful thing to foster if you're looking to be a more influential leader. Another thing that they share in common is vision. They have a compelling vision for the future, and they can paint the compelling vision for the future and enroll people in that compelling vision. And because that vision is so compelling, people want to follow, they want to participate, and they want to serve the mission. Another thing that I've noticed that influential leaders have is a strong sense of their core values. These are the principles that guide their life and which they're not willing to compromise for anything or anyone. And I think being around somebody with really strong values makes people feel safe. If people think they know they can trust someone to be congruent with their values, which actually brings me to the next point. The next thing that I've seen is that leaders are congruent with their own message, meaning they walk their talk. Have you ever noticed how when somebody says something but they're not congruent with their message, it right away it erodes trust? And of course it works that way with leaders too. If a leader is talking the talk but not walking the walk, they're not going to have very many people trust them or believe that they have any integrity. So influential leaders have congruency and alignment with their own message. They are the embodiment of their message, and it goes beyond just what they're saying, but it involves everything that they're doing. Think about any politicians that you've seen who've been embroiled in a scandal and everybody's so upset. Part of the reason people are upset is because the person was hiding something and wasn't being authentic and true. The fifth thing that influential leaders have that I've noticed is they emit or they project an energetic that's very appealing and attractive to other people. They have a way of being that other people are drawn into. Now, I've talked about this ad nauseum in my other videos, so I'm not going to go deeper into it here. But if you want to learn more about it, check out my video, how to develop a magnetic personality, so that you understand what goes into being able to attract people in with who you're being and the energy that you're putting out. The last thing that influential leaders have, and I did touch on it earlier, is that they are masters of enrollment. They know how to enroll other people in what they're up to and enroll people in taking action and participating and contributing to their vision or their mission or their purpose. Influential leaders are people who can inspire other people to step in and step up. They can empower other people to do the work. An influential leader is someone who understands that they can't do everything themselves and it can't all fall on their shoulders. And so they know that by enrolling other people in what they're up to, they can make their mission spread much farther, much faster. If you're ready to step into being an influential leader, then go ahead and download my free Monetize Your Magic playbook. In it, I give you tools, tips, techniques, and strategies to be a thought leader, position yourself in the market in a way that attracts other people, and also to monetize what you're doing in the market so that you can have a more sustainable, scalable, and stable lifestyle-friendly business. Enjoy.